here at the studio and ready to remodel all of this beautiful stuff. I'm gonna bring you along with me. I never do vlogging type things, so we're gonna see how this goes. But I figured we should bring you along for the ride. All right, here's our before. Got boxes and crap on crap here. Our sad little changing room. It's all about to change. First up, we're gonna dye this couch emerald green. We're gonna paint all of this metal matte black and dye these little babies. Bye, Pink Velvet. Alright, so we are going to do this Quetzal? Is that how you say that?
I think so.
Quetzal green?
Quetzal.
So what you need is 3 gallons of water, 2 cups blue, a 1/4 cup peacock green, and 3 tablespoons graphite. So we're gonna just kind of like into that.
We decided that the stir stick, you know, was for wussies.
Don't need it. Hands. Cool. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good place.
Very gray. Right?
Oh.
Very blue-gray.
Yeah, maybe we should add a little more green. Yeah.
Like half a cup.
So now we're adding a lot more green because we decided it was not even close to as green as we wanted it to be.
Another half a cup green. Hand mixing. Gray. Dun dun dun. Hi, Kat. All right, so we are off to a really good start here. Look at this gray. We thought we wanted green. We were so wrong because this gray is beautiful. And check this out. So what we're doing is putting the dye right onto the damp couch. So I steam cleaned it first and it's still damp from that. And then we are just brushing and scrubbing this dye in so that it gets into all the fibers really good. We're gonna let it dry, maybe do another coat, maybe not.
See what it looks like?
See what happens. So first thing I had to do was take the tops of the chairs off and then sand this. I used 320 grip sandpaper and sanded all of the metal because it was looking pretty sad. So we sanded that to give it a good finish, and I just cleaned it all off with a little Windex and a paper towel, and I'm gonna go downstairs and spray paint it. Okay, so I have painted the bases of the stools and I just steam cleaned the tops, and I'm going to now attempt to dye them dark gray. So, hold on a second. Alright. We've got all of the dyes that I need to make the green couch color that I wanted to make. And instead of buying more dye for no reason, we're going to use this graphite super dark gray that I've mixed in this little vase on the accents. So the top of this I just steam cleaned so it's nice and moist, ready to go, and I'm just gonna brush it on. Dyed all the things. We did 2 coats because this morning we got back into the studio and there's a little pink showing through, so we did another full coat of dye and everything. And one of the little stools that was fully dry, we did the white t-shirt test on it, and gray came off. So we are going back through and steaming with clean water to take out any of the excess dye that's not sunken into the fabric. And surprisingly, it's somehow making everything look way better. So we did this seat, we did all the little barrel chairs. I'm gonna do the couch now and we'll see what happens. What do we have over here?
Hey, so we found this for the boudoir room.
How much is it? How much is it?
This is only $40.
$40.
$36.99.
Hell yeah! This is why we shop at Ross, bitches.
Absolutely. And then we also see this beautiful plushie that we're thinking for the boudoir dressing room.
Yes.
It's memory foam.
I love it.
Look how like plush.
And amazing.
I love it.
I love it.
Perfect.
Hey guys. Okay, almost done in the studio. And Kat and I went to Ross yesterday. We scoured the place. We did Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Ross. We got everything we needed. And for our dressing room, we found some really cute pieces of art that weren't quite right. So I wanted to talk to you guys about the idea of modifying art to fit your needs and it not necessarily always being exact when you purchase it, but you can change things. You can spray paint things. You can change the background of things to make them what you need. So let's take a look. We found these really cute frames, and they have these really beautiful, like gold flake words that are put on the top of the glass, and they're perfect for the dressing room, but we weren't thrilled with the rainbow background. And the back is completely, well, I tore the paper off, but it was completely papered off here. And so I tore the paper off and saw that this was black and thought, okay, I was going to replace it with a piece of paper or something I wanted, but now, why don't I just replace it with the black that's already here, just flip it around. And we'll just have to go in, pull out all of those little nail studs, and flip it around. So, got my trusty needle nose pliers, and you should be able to just pry these little suckers out. It's harder to do without two hands, but you get the idea. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull all of these out and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so I've taken out all of the little staples. I left a couple of them in and just pushed them up, so it's kind of like a picture frame where you just push little metal things down. And I have pried this little dude out with the pliers. Now, we're just gonna flip this around, make sure none of the little pry marks show on the other side, and see what happens. So if we push that in, flip it around, there it is. Looks gorgeous. So I'm just going to push these little suckers back around and go hang it on the wall. So after 3 full days in the studio, Kat and I finished. So here is a little before and our reveal of after. So all of this pink and gold furniture you see here, the marble tables, the coffee tables, all of it, I was able to find on OfferUp for $250 total. When I got there, it was a lot more stained than she had previously said, so I ended up getting it for $200. And bringing it back, thinking that steam cleaning it was gonna do the trick and it would be fine to use as is, and as it turned out, it wasn't. And so instead of trashing the idea and buying a whole new couch and new furniture, I did this instead. And welcome to the new studio. After being in this space for almost a year and just having the one room to do the actual photo shoots in, it has been so nice to take over this whole space and turn it into something I'm proud of, some place that I love to hang out, and a place that you're going to be able to come into and feel pampered and special, whether it's just you or you're bringing an entire group of your friends. If you're coming in and doing a boudoir session, a family session, a newborn session, it's a place where you're gonna feel at home. And I'm so thankful to Kat for helping me for those 3 days of craziness, and I just can't wait to share this space with all of you.